We'll talk about your lotion right now.
Hand lotion.
Preference of lotion?
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Log Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop log!
It's Tuesday night. You know what that means. The West Coast Pop Log Podcast. Episode number 30, guys. How about
Number
that?
one live
Number
podcast.
one live podcast on Earth.
On the universe.
Damn. It feels good to be the number one live podcast, bro.
Being number one feels fucking awesome.
How must it feel for number 2 and 3 and all those cats?
Shitty. Fuck those guys. They're not number one.
They just get flushed.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they're probably used to it by now.
So what kind of lotion do you use, bro?
Already going into the lotions.
So, with how this is none of anybody's business, but what I was talking about before we started was I've started every morning doing a full body lotion, head to toe. Like, everything.
Do you do it after the shower, of course?
Yes, I
Wet
take a shower.
or dry?
No, take a shower, dry off. Like, have to let it, dry off until my skin's like dry. And
So you like drip dry? You don't?
No, I'm saying, but sometimes even after you,
Drip
even
dry?
after you
No,
dry
there's some
off,
people that drip dry.
but even after you dry off with the towel, it's still like you're still
Moist.
Yeah. So I wait till I'm like dry, and then at first I was just using. I got put up on because I was just using regular lotion on my face, and a girl told me, "Are you out of your fucking mind? You have to use face lotion for your face." And then but it has made a difference in my skin. Let me tell you, like
You look
the way
shiny,
it feels,
bro.
the way it touches.
You're glowing. You're
Well, I
glowing.
can't hear me. What are you doing?
I'm adjusting because it's too loud on my end.
Okay, good. But like looking at I can tell the difference in my skin.
You're
man.
glowing, bro.
I can't believe I got more handsome.
Damn.
But I did. Like, I can't believe it. I didn't think it was possible. And then I started putting on lotion, and now my skin's better. My face got like, God damn.
You guys are in
Imagine
trouble.
if you would have fucking lathered your ass from like a young man. How different would your life be
It's
today?
so crazy. Like, for the first however long, I'd put it on my legs, and then immediately my legs would be dry again. Like my legs just fucking soaked it all up. And now
Because your body needs it, Johnny.
Right, and now I put it on, and it just stays my skin just stays moist all day because it finally has enough moisture.
Yeah, there's enough in it. Damn.
So shit makes a difference, man.
That
It's
dude,
self-care.
Johnny C.
Yeah,
Moist.
dude, I'm fucking.
That moist dude, Johnny C. That's the new name. The moist. We have a guest today in the studios, Jessie
Hey, what's up?
Hola.
and her
What's up?
husband.
Yes.
How's it going?
And she worked at a sex shop in Vegas.
Oh, you know what? See, here's the thing. Working at a sex shop, that's awesome. Like, you're already gonna have cool stories and all the rest of that stuff.
No
But if
matter
you-
what.
But if you work at a sex shop in Idaho, it is not the same as working at a sex shop in fucking Las Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like another level.
Yeah.
Like, that's out of all the cities that you could work at a sex shop in, Vegas might be number one.
Well, it's
to
like
me,
going to an Indian casino and then going to Vegas.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Any other city, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little Indian casino. You go
You're like,
in
oh,
there.
this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then you go to Vegas, like, oh, wait a second, there was this?
Yeah. Oh, shit. So, yeah, we're going to be asking her some questions, and she'll be telling us some stories of hers.
About you degenerate fucks going into these goddamn stores and making assholes of yourselves. I already know that it's mostly, we have spoken nothing about any of these stories, and I'm guessing it's gross dudes. Like, number one, it's a bunch of, goddamn. And then, dudes bringing in their chicks to get banged out by strangers. Like, these are the stories that I'm expecting right now in the parking lot.
Why do you assume they're strangers all automatic?
Yeah.
Because that's
Why
what you
can't
do.
they be just family friends and they just want to fucking experiment? Why do they have to be strangers?
That's either. You know what? I thought I was saying the worst stuff. Like, I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about wives getting banged by strangers. And Mario was like, what if they're related? It's like, God damn.
Sisters, brothers.
This
Agree
fool
on
fucking,
incest.
this fool found
Just say don't assume,
the
Johnny.
one way to make it worse, what I
Yeah.
was saying. Like, God
Isn't
damn.
that illegal in a couple states?
I hope it's illegal in all of them.
Yeah.
Not Utah, right?
Oh, yeah. Probably not Utah. So, When did you start working
Yeah,
there?
time
How did
frame.
that happen? Did you like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I go like apply for a job, I'm not like, hey, let me go fucking
Hey, this sex shop
me
is
go sell
hiring,
dildos.
guys. Like, yes, let me go work there.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Hell
I
yeah.
had lost my job from working at an apartment complex. And so I was just looking for a job online. And I saw them. I was like, okay, well, I might as well.
What was your thought at first? Like, what did you imagine it was gonna be? And I know it probably wasn't the same, but what was your first thought of like, hey, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be interesting.
Well, I actually had been to that store before.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
okay.
So you shopped there.
Yeah. Look, you got her dude fucking smiling. That's right.
The best employees also use these products. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You know about them.
Right.
Oh, what? The
100%.
dildo 200? Yeah, no. The vibrating head is not as good as the dildo 800. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You upsell.
Oh yeah, you got to.
So you went, you just went in and.
Well, we went, he's never been into a store before.
How still now?
No,
No.
he
Okay,
has
yeah.
now. But we were still dating at that time, and I went to visit him in Vegas, and so help me out here.
So when we went, I was the one that was more nervous. I was the one freaking out. She's like, "Come on, like guide you through this." And then of course the assistant they helped us out. But then I'm like freaking out. I'm like, "What do I do? What am I looking for?" And she's like, "We need this. We need this kind of lube. This lube's gonna be the best for this product. What you want to do?" I'm like, "Okay." So then. So I'm like, all right. So she opened the door for me, and then we all just kind of ran from there. So the second time we went, oh man, I was kind of like, all right, now I'm starting to walk through. I feel comfortable. I'm looking at the lubes, the lingerie. I'm like, ooh, what are we gonna start picking? Now I'm a kid in the candy store.
Hell yeah.
Dang, with rotten teeth.
Oh yeah.
So you start working there. How was the interview process? That they, what kind of questions did they ask?
Just
It was pretty
retail
basic.
job. Yeah, it's a retail job.
It was pretty basic. The only weird thing that they wanted me to do was to take a hair drug test
Sure.
in order to work there.
Like, get the fuck out of here, first of all. Because if you're testing my hair, you're only testing for weed. Like, this is a weed test.
Yeah.
You know, like, leave me alone. Whatever.
It was already legal at that time too.
Right, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, what are you
So,
doing?
I mean, that was it. And then he just asked me, if I smoked? And I said, well, the last time I smoked was in high school, but I lied about it. And then somehow I passed the drug test.
They didn't even do it. They just took the hair and threw it away after you left.
Why is that such a thing? Like, hey, wait a minute. You're gonna sell sex shit, but are you a weed smoker? Like, I think you're gonna have to be a weed smoker to be around all that fucking sex shit to fucking calm you down.
Sometimes you have to.
I'm telling you.
But it's too much.
The weird shit you see, the weird shit that it goes on. The story she came home telling me. I mean, even just walking in, because I'd go pick her up sometimes, and I could just see her selling the toy. I'm seeing the hand gestures. I'm just like, I wonder what the hell is she saying. I'm like, all right, sell it.
It's like, I'm looking for about 3 feet long and 9 inches wide. Like, what do you got for me?
Well, the reason we brought you in because I was talking to you outside of here, and you were talking about this gentleman who came in and was getting an anal plug. Was that it?
Oh, yeah.
He was getting an anal plug. He hit you up, and you're telling him like, "Hey, you need to get this lube." And he's like, "Nah, I'm cool. I'll use hand lotion."
Yeah.
Like Johnny, get moisture.
spit on it.
Moist. And then she's like, "No, bro, that's not it."
Oh, yeah. I was like, dude, you need some, if you're starting off, you need some ass relax.
Yeah.
And it's literally called ass relax.
Oh,
And you do some poppers, too. You fucking some amyl nitrate.
you
I
said
don't know.
anal nitrate.
Amyl.
Oh, okay. I wish it would have been called
Sorry.
anal
Go
nitrate.
ahead.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it's silicone-based lube, so you'll be fine. It won't dry out as quickly since you're just starting off. And he's like, no, I got it. I'll just use lotion. And I'm like, no, dude, like, you need silicone-based lube. Like, it's important. It's going to help you out a lot.
Science, bro.
So about 2 hours later, I get a call.
This fool went right home and started.
Oh,
out.
no,
You
yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He just shoved it in.
He left that store, went home, and lotioned up. Like, didn't take a shower, didn't eat dinner, like nothing. Was like immediately went to it. I'm sorry, continue.
He's like me with a burrito that I just got in the morning, getting rush home, rip it open, and like straight for it.
So I get a call, and I'm like, no one's supposed to call me at all. No
Yeah.
one calls me at work. I'm like, what the hell? So I go and answer. It's that guy from who picked up the vibrator earlier that day. And he's like, hey, I'm bleeding and I can't take it out. Can you come and pull it out for me.
Damn.
By the way, I love how in this dude's head, I don't know if you were the first person or the last person he called, but imagine this is the first person like, no, this is my sales rep. Like, no, like, I need help with the product that I just bought. Like, I work in retail. I know exactly what customers are. People suck.
Yes.
Plain just, and the people are stupid.
And this man is scared.
And
he's more scared
This
than
was
anything
scared.
else. My butt is bleeding.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm calling
Did you tell him to go to the hospital?
He wanted me to go over to pull it out and
Yeah.
then take him to the hospital. I'm like, are you fucking nuts?
Like, this is not in my job.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who you
it's above my
think I
pay
am.
grade, sir.
Yeah, you
and
didn't
I'm
pay
like-
for that package.
I was like, no, you gotta call 911 or have someone take you to the ER. I'm not going. And I hung up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, dude.
That's insane.
That's the first story.
Now, okay,
Yeah.
before we get into like all the other stories, what is the first story that you remember that you came across? Like,
The first time you realize, oh, this is going to be like a real
Okay.
a regular
So
job.
I had an idea of going in what it would be like. Okay, but nothing prepared me for. It was an Oriental man coming in. He looked like he was a newlywed. And he came up to me asking for a condom. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem, sir. There's a whole aisle right here. And he's like, no, I'm looking for a hairy condom. And I'm like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, a hairy condom. It's long hair outside the condom for a woman's pleasure. And I'm like, no, we don't have that. You might want to try one of the other stores called like the Lion's Den and the Black Door.
I would have sucked it open up a store called the Harry Condom.
I'm like, they catered more to the extreme fetish.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's the end? You didn't find out what the hell he was talking about? Oh, my God. I was like, I thought we were going to get to what the fuck this
A
dude
hairy
thought.
condom.
Right. What is
no,
the
it
fuck?
was literally a condom with just
That's real?
Yeah.
long hair.
And people get pleasure off of fucking rubbing
I
fake hair?
guess
For
so.
the women,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't fucking
That's
know.
fucking
Like,
wild.
By the way, if you get pleasure off of hairy condoms, please call in right now at 909-475-7449.
I used to-
909-475-7449. Sorry,
I
sorry.
used to go to sex shops all the time.
Hairy condoms?
Like, no, not hairy condoms, but just the Pleasure Chest in West Hollywood. We go there for a good time. And they're all over the South Bay. And because you could to get magazines, because past like Playboy, Penthouse, Club International, like they don't have, if you want to get like the good magazines, you had to go to the sex shop. So you go there and you'd always see like, because we would go after work. So you get out of the shop at like 11 o'clock midnight, then you go to the fucking sex shop and it's like just the worst people on earth.
But you're there too.
I'm the worst people on earth.
You are
I'm
with
not-
your people,
Look,
Johnny.
It's like going. You ever been to the grocery store at like 1 or 2 in the morning? It's just sad single guys. Like that's the only. It's just like sad dudes my age, like wandering around the grocery store pushing the cart, like meh. And then those guys leave there and go to the sex shop.
No, I don't. I
Or
leave
before that,
I
you
leave
know?
the podcast, go to the grocery store, then I go home.
Yeah, I know. You go,
yeah.
So they do. So you just go there, and it's just like just dudes like, just. It's the and I like. That's so sad. I like the feeling of this is gross.
Scumbags.
I love So
Give us one of your stories, Johnny.
So this is a long time ago. So I'm at there used to be long story short, I was at this fucking shop in the valley, and some dude brings his wife in to start just getting banged out by fucking strangers. Like there's just like all kinds of people like bang this in one of the like little arcade rooms where you watch movies and all that stuff. There's like dude, and they were filming it, and I only didn't do it because they were filming it. You know?
Oh, that's the only reason.
Oh yeah, I was in. I was there. Someone told me like, oh, they're fucking, and I was like, oh shit. And then I saw the camera, and I was like, God damn it! Like I don't want to be on fucking.
Wait. So you're all in, but then you draw the line of being filmed?
I'm not.
I want to tell you.
I don't want to be.
I want to
personal.
tell you the story. I don't want you to ask me
I
about that
don't,
movie
like,
I saw
yeah,
about you.
Like I don't need me at my most perverted on film. Because what do you think I'm gonna have like a regular fuck face? I'm gonna be in there like, oh, and I'm gonna look at her husband, tell him you love this shit when I fuck your wife, don't you, you fucking animal? Get over here, fucking play with my balls. Tell her husband, play with my balls while I'm banging your wife. But don't film it.
Is there anything going on like that in your shop? There was no like. Did they have those little place where you can watch chicks?
My shop was considered more of like the boutique, the more high end.
Oh,
Yeah.
you fancy.
Yeah, they're fancy in there.
So, do you get like more rich people go in there with weirder fetishes? Like,
No, everybody.
You guys sell big ticket items? Is that like like since it's higher end? So like the big like.
do you sell warranty with your products?
Some
Hilarious.
products, yes.
No
Some
way.
one-year warranty products.
Sure, anything that's electronic or you plug in or that has like moving parts, like that's going to be under warranty.
Not everything, Johnny.
Yeah,
not
not
With
everything.
a motor, if anything if
Well, you can get a warranty package.
right, and then I'm not. They have to exchange it for you? Like, get out of here if it doesn't work. if
Hold
you-
on, hold on. What products can you buy right now at the sex shop that you can buy warranty for?
It's actually certain brands.
Sure, the good brands.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see.
What are they? Let's start off with like dildos. Are they what stuff?
Yeah,
what kind
they're all the way down from a bullet vibrator to a bunny. So,
a bunny?
The rabbits,
yeah,
man.
like
Rabbit.
with our
go ahead. Sorry.
with our store, our brand was called Yes. So that's what we had to push out.
Sure.
Your own in-house brand.
Yeah, which was a 1-year warranty.
By the way, do you know
dang.
do you know how much like that stuff costs, like cost wise versus what you guys were selling, just to see what the markup was?
Lowest is $45.
And what were you guys selling that shit for?
It was
No,
for
he's
Oh, it was
asking,
45,
he's
okay.
asking- He's talking about your wholesale cost. Like,
Oh, wholesale. It was 60.
Okay, not that crazy
Yeah,
markup.
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
Dang.
But obviously, fucking
Was that for a bullet or for a bunny? What was that?
It was more for the the little bunny rabbit with.
Cute little
She,
ears.
she makes it sound so cute, like
It is
so
cute. There's
they got the
nothing-
bunny that goes in your ass.
There's nothing wrong with anything that is in there, and anything that goes on there is all perfectly normal and regular for everybody. Like
Hey, everyone gets
everybody-
pleasure from it.
Dude, everybody is entitled to fucking get off like that.
No,
Like, that's-
100%.
And whatever helps, and not even whatever helps get you there, whatever helps make it more intense, and whatever could bring it more often, I'm in favor. Let's do this shit. I love it.
Handcuffs, dildos,
Yeah, we
strap
had
ons.
even a 50 Shades little packet.
Hilarious.
You know,
gotta
little
market
starter
that shit
kit.
for fucking. Did you ever see
What's
those?
in the starter kit?
It has either a cock ring or
Yeah.
a butt plug, a small vibrator, rope, handcuffs.
Rope. By the way, are you gonna go rob a bank or are you gonna go fuck your like kidnap your neighbor? Like this is like some crazy shit.
Well, you got that red room. You got to do the bondage a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What have you used on your husband? Has there been any anal plugs?
Don't- why are you
anal
trying to
beads?
blow up these fools'
Hey,
spot
nah,
right here?
I'm just saying, bro. They're coming in here. We're asking questions. You don't have to answer them if you don't want to.
I'm comfortable. It's fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
They brought in their own device here. I,
Mr. Purple.
Big blue, big blue.
Big Blue.
The mask is extra.
It
That's
was.
extra. That's
I mean, I don't know. I mean, sex is personal.
until you go into the sex shop and come out with Mr. Blue, and then call you on the phone to come and get it out. It ain't all personal anymore. Not even you guys, but I'm just saying, like, what kind of
What's the number one seller?
There you go.
A bullet, actually.
Sure.
A bullet. It's easy, it's small, and it's really convenient for women. You know.
My ex-girlfriend, I don't want to blow up her spot. I won't say her name, obviously. My ex-girlfriend used to use a bullet driving to work every fucking day. That's what she would do in her car. In traffic, bullet. Like, no problem.
Oh, it's boring. You gotta.
Yeah, just sitting in traffic.
But is
you
it
know
like
what I
you have to
mean?
take a pair, like a change of clothes?
I'm about to say, like,
I
dude, you're
don't
fucking,
know,
you're
look
fucking
it.
spewing all over yourself. You got snail trail going.
know if you
You're gonna
know.
go from the car to the fucking office door. You know that you just fucking jizz and you're fucking dripping.
Well, you know, I don't know.
At least were the
like-
seats,
man, she was happy.
leather or were they fabric? You know, was it easy to clean up? What?
Handling business.
Yeah, man. Hey, she had a fun drive.
Yeah, I don't know how. I
She
don't
was
know
nice and
if
relaxed. So everyone's cussing at people.
Yeah, I was never in the car when she was doing it. I don't know.
Oh, she would never hook it up when.
Well, what the fuck? I don't want to know. I don't care. Like, oh, we're yeah.
So the whole time that you're there and you're looking at the different walks of people, what is going on in your brain every single day? I'm sure. I don't know. How long did you work there for?
Not that long. It was less than 6 months.
I bet you the turnover's high. You know what I mean? Like, who's coming in, they're like, all right, I'm getting another job. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
After like 6 months, like, I can't do this shit.
No, it
more.
was actually literally almost every 2 weeks.
That you were like, I'm not doing this.
No,
again.
people would just
Oh,
quit. Like
sure.
they would hire and then quit and then hire and quit. So
Because of that, because they can't handle what goes on there? Do you think that it's the difference between what they think is going to happen and what actually goes on
Yeah.
once you start working
They think
there?
like hot chicks are gonna walk in and be like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, no, man. That's funny.
Dude, she had her fucking own Disney moment. She had a fucking a sword in the stone, fucking dildo in the ass. She needed to go home and go and fucking save this dude's life, and you did it. Like,
Yeah.
this guy was gonna
And
forever.
Also, if you go to somebody's job and they give you advice on what you should be doing,
You follow the experts.
go ahead and take that advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why? Especially when your butthole's involved. If your butthole's involved,
And if it's a first timer,
right? If
Right.
and there's an expert, there's someone whose job is to advise you on what to do with your butthole. Go ahead and take their advice, or else you're gonna wind up on the phone calling them bleeding from your asshole, begging for help, and they're not gonna help you. So don't fucking do that. Listen to them.
I
Jesus
tried to
Christ.
help. That's the thing.
Right,
I tried to help.
Tried to help. Tried to tell you the right way to go. And that man, instead of being at home crying with a bleeding asshole, would have been coming all over himself, loving it. Multiple orgasms, just like losing his fucking
Maybe
mind.
bloody butthole still.
But
maybe
happy
But
about
happy.
his bloody
Yeah.
butthole. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But he
Look,
finished.
there's a difference. There's a giant difference between a sad bloody butthole and a happy bloody butthole. Like, this is not the same thing at all.
No,
you know what I
no.
mean? Like, get out of here.
by
That
the-
man had a sad bloody butthole.
By the way, we got Johnny's PSA really early on in this fucking episode. So
I'm
Take
about
advice.
sex and butthole health. Like, give me
all
a call.
about What is the ratio? I mean, hot people walk in though, right? No, am I wrong?
yeah, a lot of people do.
No, hot people,
Like hot
he said.
people.
Oh, hot
Yeah,
people.
like good-looking people, or is it mainly just not good-looking people?
Honestly, it's 50-50.
Oh, okay, 50,
I would
50,
say,
that's good.
yeah. I would say better looking couples probably go in there too.
Then singles, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
one
like
is
one-
single.
Once they're a couple, it's like, babe, let's go to the fucking
Let's try
thing.
it
It's like,
out.
oh, do, you know?
I'm on them anal beads.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying out. Get your own. These are mine.
I can recommend you some, Steve.
I might need
Hell
some.
yeah.
I might need some. Rip them out like a lawnmower.
That's what you're not supposed to do. You're not
Oh,
supposed to
no.
try to start them
No,
up.
yeah, it's really slow.
Oh, okay. I need to take butthole advice from Johnny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's the-
you take care of it. What else? I know you got some stories there. You know,
Yeah.
written down. What else has gone on in the old sex shop?
great segue, guys. Well, okay, so obviously for 6 months, and you went looking for a job, and obviously you. When did you know that you needed to get out? Did it actually take you? Did it actually tell you the fucking 6 months, or were you actually trying to write this out for as long as you possibly could?
No, I got fired.
Holy shit.
Damn.
You didn't even leave the sex shop. You fucking got fired for what? Stealing boxes? Like,
No, it wasn't even my fault.
of course it's not. It never is, my
No,
dear.
it wasn't. It literally was
Steal a
not.
dildo or what?
I
Hey,
wish.
bro, give her back the dildo. She didn't need to take that shit.
No, someone took a counterfeit $100 bill. Wow. And so they assumed that it was me since I was the shift lead. And so without checking the cameras, they just fired me.
Damn, wrongful termination.
Yeah. So later on, then they checked the cameras. Then they called me back, but I told them to shove it.
Yeah, fuck off. This job that I barely wanted, you fired me from.
Yeah.
You know what? Why didn't you get a lawyer? You should have lawyered up.
That's what I said, but she didn't want to.
By the way, I like how she looked at me and she laughed like, you stupid motherfucker. Like, what? That's a legitimate thing because they just called you like, hey, sorry, we fucked up. Like, yeah, you did. Lawyer, ka-ching, fuck this sex shop and get all the butt plugs you want for life.
For free. No warranty
He would
needed.
dude, look how smiley he is. Imagine how smiley would
I
have been
know
with
he
life.
wanted to, but I'm like, it's just a stupid job. I could find another one right away. so-
America. That's not the point, though. It's not the point.
They're gonna keep doing it to somebody else.
Oh, they still wanted her back every single time we went
course.
back after. Like, hey, do you want to
You
come back?
went
I
back
love
to
that-
shop
Well, not
with
to that
them?
same job. Not to
yeah, I
that same
went
job,
back.
but
I have
Got
certain
product
pro-
knowledge.
I
Got
Was
product
there no
knowledge.
other sex shops
Man, there-
in Sin City for you to go buy your fucking anal butt plugs? You know, there's a thing called Amazon where you didn't have to get the fucking place that took all your took your
Mario
job.
is fired.
No, this is
about
bullshit.
all
She
of
went
this.
back to the place that told her to
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
off to give them more money for her blood pleasure.
You know what? You need some butt pleasure, bro.
I really
This-
do.
Mario's
Where's Big Blue?
obsessed with butt stuff.
Yeah,
this
he
is-
needs something.
What
Where's
yeah.
Big Blue
is
right here?
going on right
The mask came off. No, yeah, Mario's like, oh,
Hey,
heated.
this is why I don't drink, guys. I get violent.
Apparently, Jesus.
We had a meeting
Christ.
beforehand, and there was some drinks being By the way, shout out to Mike Rito for coming out and hanging out. They brought us gifts. A lot of Blaze Mota, some beers from all over the place. So thank you so much for coming down and hanging out. But
yeah, that was rad.
Yeah. But yes, it makes me angry knowing that you gave your fucking old company money after they fired you.
That's pretty funny. Where else are you supposed to go?
It's since
she knew the products. She knew the products, bro. She knew what they had.
It was good, and I knew where it was at.
Yeah.
The aisle.
Those shops were bigger too. I mean, there was other shops that were smaller. I mean, it's just kind of like
you go visit your friends at work. You know what I mean?
I still have a friend that still works there.
Yeah.
Oh, employee discount right there. There you go.
You
Most
know
likely. 5 fingers. 5 fingers out the door.
Now, if you wouldn't have gone fired, how long do you think you would have been there for? Another year, 2 years, forever? Still there now?
Honestly, I think within a 3 months period, I would have had my own store.
Oh,
damn, manager.
Hold on. See,
what
now
would it be called?
Manager.
Hold on. What's it called?
What?
What would the store be called?
Like you no.
Oh no! It would be another branch of that store.
Oh, okay. She would have been a store
Yeah.
manager.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were opening your own
Damn.
fucking independent.
Yeah, like
section.
independent.
She's like, I'm ready to take up on
Jesse
my own.
Sex Shop.
By the way, this just shows you stick around for 6 months for a company, you can get your own store. That's unheard of in any other kind of retail. You got to put in some mad work, but at sex shops, you put in some work, you just show up.
I think any store where you're constantly getting a 2-week turnover, like you could last 6 months. They're like, this person, right? I can't believe they fired you over that. They're like that. They didn't even see that somebody else took the 100. They were like, wait, we fired the woman that's been here for 6 months. Call her back right now.
She's been here the longest.
Yeah, the
out of
next longest
everyone.
employee's been here for 10 days. Call her back.
And by the way, you're fired.
Damn. So 6 months. At any point, did you hate your job because of the people that walked in? Because I know I worked retail, I worked cell phones and all this other shit, and I hated the people that came down because I hated to hear about their personal fucking stories about boo-hoo, why my phone was turned off. I can only imagine they're there either to get off, or they're really super sad, or they're trying to find some kind of fucking something going on. Yeah, like
It does get tiring. It gets mentally tiring, where to the point where you don't even want to have a sex life sometimes. Sure. It's just too much. Like, because I worked the mid shift.
Pobrecito, mira la cara, like, fuck. I see how sad like he has sad eyes right now, like talking about it.
I know. But I made it up, so
okay, there we go.
that's always good.
So because of like the environment, you didn't want to have sex with him, or because the people with their butt problems, you didn't want to have sex with him?
No, it was just too much sex. Like, you go to
Overstimulation.
work and it's always about sex, and then when you get home, it's like, okay, I gotta bang my husband now. Like, do I really want to, or should I just give him a quick hand job? Just call it good and go to sleep. But
Should I buy him the hairy condoms?
By the way, would you have been okay with just a meaningless hand job? Like, I really don't want to do this, but here, fucker, like, go to sleep. Like, would you have been okay with that
Here,
versus like
fucker, go to
not getting it and like getting it passionately?
I mean,
Okay, yeah, he doesn't care.
I mean, it's just do it. If she's not into it, then I'm not into it, and it's just not that fun. I got it at the point she was like, all right, it's too much sex every single time, and I'm just like, all right.
Were you being all fucking creeped out on her? Like, babe, you're at a fucking sex shop. Bring me all the fucking porn shit you can.
No, I did say, hey, can you bring some lubes, or can you get this? Can you get a cock ring? Oh, no, I was trying to see.
Like little things.
Yeah, little things.
But it wasn't like the most
Dibble
expensive.
dabble, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
okay.
You gotta just, like you said, you gotta
Like,
taste
being
the candy.
involved in strangers' sex lives is such. Because I was a body piercer for a long time.
oh, okay.
And people come in and they want to get whatever they want to get pierced, like and genital piercing. And most of the time, when you're piercing genitals, they're not by themselves. They're coming in with their partner or their friends or what. And I understand being overloaded by other people's shit. And they want to drag you into it and through whatever way, even if it's just. You're involved, and like being it, I understand completely how draining being involved in other people's shit can be. Like, god damn.
It's like being a bartender.
Right. Except
Sexual bartender.
Yeah.
Because you have to give advice, and it all comes on like medical, but not medical. Because you have to tell someone like, "Hey, bro, you need lube. You're about to rip your asshole to another dimension." I didn't fucking do it. You call 911 if you got something stuck where it don't belong, and he called you like, dude, that's some like that's some
I can't
crazy shit.
imagine calling, no matter what. And I can't imagine calling, and I can't imagine. I think it's super rude, even though it's your job, to be like, hey, can you tell me some things about fucking how all this works? Oh, how does this one work? About like, get out of here. Don't make me fucking explain this shit to you. Look it up on the internet and then come in and buy whatever you want to buy. Like, don't make me
But at the
explain
same
this
time,
shit
if
to
it's
you.
his first time, he's probably like, who the fuck am I going to tell?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm calling you. Like, I'm not gonna call, hey Johnny, I just ripped my asshole apart. Can you come help me?
I mean,
Like,
before that,
you know what I'm saying?
once you're at the part where you've ripped yourself in two,
Yeah.
there's no good phone call to make. Like, there isn't anybody
No,
that's
that's
the
what I'm saying.
right call. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you go to the doctor, or
you call her,
or you go to sleep and you just hope you die. Like, that's
or
what
it's
I
gonna
would
go
do.
away.
I would go to sleep.
You can't trust AAA.
Yeah, I would go to sleep and just hope that I died in the middle of the night. Like, just hopefully I die. I don't have to deal
Either
with
that
this.
or it goes away. You know, you wake
Or
up
like-
and like, oh, I'm normal.
So,
Well, you know what? If you fall asleep, maybe you're relaxing. It'll just like slide right out.
You could do that. Once it gets past your sphincter, you're fucking fucked. But so there's we have a balcony where I live. You know what I mean? And the next little condo thing on these people's balcony, they still have their Christmas tree from this past year.
Damn.
I've been meaning to take pictures of it because it inspires me. Because that's how I deal with my problems too. Like, I'm just gonna, like, one, I'm gonna procrastinate. It's May, you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna put this out on the balcony and just not use that balcony
That
instead
shit's
of
crispy.
dealing with. Oh, it started off white, like it was frosted.
Oh.
And now this is just firewood over there. Like, it's just there's nothing left. But my point is, that's what I would have done if I would have stuffed that dildo in my ass. I was like, I'm just gonna
It'd be
put
a
it out on the
Christmas-
balcony, like, and just hope it just goes away. You know,
Yeah.
What I'm not gonna do is call the lady that sold it to me and ask her to come over. You know?
But I think to me that's like, if you're new and this is the first time, like, that's the call I'm making. Dude.
Okay, but no. See, here's what I think. Here's what I would have automatically gone to. Is this man? Hey, I don't know what just
Okay.
happened right
Neither
there.
do I, man.
Well,
Oh,
what I was
Man,
talking
I got
about.
scared for a minute.
I was
Talking all
talking
this
about
blood
something
stuff.
awesome. I don't remember what it was though.
About not being the first person to call.
Oh yeah, you can't call. Call the fucking hospital. Like, you know, like
But
don't.
you always get those stories, right? Like the hospital stories. Oh, this guy jammed this up his butt. Man,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want to be that guy.
Because there was this guy that came into the weed shop, and he didn't smoke weed before. He didn't like nothing. But he was interested. You know, had all like. It's the exact same, asking all these questions and like, well, I shouldn't have to explain this to you. But so he comes in, he wants all these edibles, and the lady who sells it to him, the girl sells it to him, is like, yo, take it easy with this, you know what I mean? Like, take it easy, blah, blah, blah. So this fool goes home, and we don't see him for like a week, you know what I mean, forever. And then he comes back in, and it was like, what happened to you? He's like, I was in the hospital. We're like, what do you mean you were in the hospital? He ate everything we sold him. I mean, this fool's buying 1,000
one
milligram.
time?
In a day in a city, and like,
Oh,
this fool
shit.
bought like 1,000 milligram brownie. He ate all this shit and started freaking the fuck out.
Did he see God?
And went to the hospital. But you know what he didn't do? Call us. You know, you know what he didn't do? Call the fucking weed shop and ask what happened. Like, you know, this is once you leave, it's not our problem anymore. Like, this is your problem.
Johnny,
The only number he remembered was 911.
I'm about to say, like, Johnny, if he's talking to God, there's no way
I'm just
he can look
saying.
up the shop number.
Yeah, no, he thought about it.
Just say, don't call the dildo salesman either. Don't call the weed people. Like, these are your problems to deal with, not ours.
But see, at the same time too, she even had a coworker who's it should be experienced who went up and messed herself up too.
That's
Wait,
right.
wait,
I almost
what-
forgot
what?
About that. Yeah, my coworker actually, she. Oh my god, I can't think of the word.
Put it in.
So what
I know that's how it starts. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
What did she buy?
Oh yeah, she raw dogged, fucking raped herself.
With what?
With a dong. You know, one of those suctionable dongs in the shower.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah,
used
yeah.
a water-based lubricant
Sure.
in the shower.
That doesn't work.
And she works there.
Wait,
doesn't
so
work.
I what happens with a water-based lubricant
It
in the
washes
shower?
It
away.
washes off right away. So it's like, you know, no spit, no love. Like, you
Oh,
got, you
nothing
got no
on it.
lubricant. There's nothing.
And water,
So-
water's a
Skin.
terrible lubricant. Water doesn't slide at all. Water
So
is
she didn't
hard.
know that? She did that on
No,
purpose.
she knew that. I guess she probably got the wrong bottle. But she says she backed that shit up. Real quick, she passed out. She
Hilarious.
had to get stitches on her forehead,
I
and
thought
then
it
she
was
had
gonna
to
be
get
the
a
puss box in
no.
the
Then she
furnace.
had to get 3 stitches on her ass.
Holy shit. Like how you wake up and you're just like in the shower bleeding. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
It's like in my mind, that's how you don't even, you have to put all the pieces together. Like you wake up and you're in the shower, so you're like, what am I doing in the shower? Like, why does this water feel so thick? And it's like, oh, that's not water. Like, this is, why is
my skin so pruny?
Why am I bleeding from both ends right now? I don't understand what happened. And then you have to make that call. You go to the doctor, and you go to the emergency room. They're like, oh man, look at your eye. We gotta get that stitched up. Come on in. They're stitching it up the whole time. You're like, oh. And they're like, oh, is there anything else we could do for you? Yes. Yes.
My butt's
Yes,
bleeding.
there is. I need you to take a look at something else. Like,
By the way, since you're stitching this, I got something else for you to kind of like.
since you got the needle and thread out, now let me show you something else.
I don't need that much. Just got the little nub on it.
That's
Just
like I remember. The short story is I had an allergic. I think I told the story on the podcast, but I had an allergic reaction. I'm allergic to mangoes. And
Okay.
I didn't know when I was allergic to mangoes, and so when you're allergic to mangoes, you're not allergic to the fruit. You're allergic to the sap of the tree. You know what I mean? So you're not supposed to touch the skin or anything. That's really what the deal is. So, but my face. So I like a maniac. I get high at my parents' house and I'm eating a mango like a maniac. You're like like scraping it on my teeth and shit, like going fucking crazy. And the next day, like all around my mouth is super dry. And,
You
like,
got mango
weird, you know?
herpes.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck's going on with my face, you know? And it starts swelling on the side of my, like the next day, like the side of my face is like swollen and dry. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then I decide I have to go to the doctor when like, whatever within that, the base of my cock like starts getting like chafed and dry. And all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck?
You need some balls and all.
Right, what the fuck is going on? So I go to the doctor. And the nurse is like, what do you know, okay, what do you hear with the doctor? What are you here for? I go, look at my face! What do you mean, what am I here for? Do you see my fucking face? That's what I'm here for. And so the doctor comes in, you know, and it's a lady. She's like, she's probably my age now. I'm fucking, 20 nothing at the time. And so she comes in and she's looking at my face and like acting like super calm. And I'm like, what? Tell me what's wrong, And so finally the lady's like, what do you think this is? And I go, nothing good. Like nothing fucking good. What is it?
The medical expert, nothing good.
Nothing good. Like, I don't know. Nothing
I'm
good.
here.
And so she's like, well, blah, blah. And she's like, and I was like, I have to, like, there's something else, like, so I was like, I got to, it's on my dick, too. And she's like, I was like, you want to see? She's like, yeah, sure, show it to me, So I show her. And she's like, I don't know how to tell you this without it sounding like I'm trying to be funny. You know what I mean? And I go,
Were you doing comedy at this point, John?
no,
Okay.
She's like, I don't know how to tell you this without sounding like I'm being funny. And I was like, just fucking tell me. Like, I'm fucking freaking out right now. And she goes, what you have is an allergic reaction. And it started in your mouth, and you spread it to places you touch a lot. I was like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? She was like, let me tell you, if in your life, when something like this happens and your first reaction is it must be some kind of STD, she's like, you need to check the life you're living. And I was like, that's pretty true. I was like, that's pretty true. She's like, I can't believe that you saw that. I was like, this is an STD. And I was like, I just knew something was wrong with my dick, and I figured, but mangoes. Mangoes, you
And
know
lotion.
what I mean?
Lotion.
Mangoes.
You got nice skin now.
Now we learned that Johnny doesn't wash his hands after mangoes and masturbating. So.
Gets rid of extra fruit, slide.
It's not a lubricant. Mangoes is not a lubricant.
It's not.
Don't do it, kids. Don't do it.
I learned that the hard way. That
yeah.
is not a lubricant.
Do you have any sex shop etiquette, first-time advice for
Yes.
the people
There you go.
who are going in for the first time? Because I'm sure you can spot the newbies from a mile away, right?
That's a
yeah.
good question.
Hell yeah.
You can spot the newbies and the new wives that want to spice up their marriage, but they're too timid. You can spot them right away.
Do you guys chill in the back, look at this fucking bitch? You don't know what the fuck she's doing.
We have made bets on what type of persons they are or what kind of sex toys they want to buy.
That's you have to. Of course, that's the game.
Yeah,
What is this
that's
person
the
gonna
time.
buy? That's the game. That's what I would do the whole time. Is
Yeah.
write it down and put it in an envelope.
By the way-
and when they come up to the cash register, if they bought that, I'd be like, Open that fucking envelope!
Johnny's playing the fucking Johnny show at the fucking sex shop.
You know what I'm like, open that goddamn envelope. I fucking knew it. Yeah. I knew it.
By the way, if you saw Johnny walk in, what kind of sex toy do you think he'll be picking up?
There you go.
I don't know.
Come on, you know.
Yes. You have
you know.
It's been a while.
It doesn't matter. You saw this face there before. Tell us, what did he buy?
The answer is yes.
No, yeah.
I did. Yes, I bought that for sure.
I know. I'm trying to see what she thinks you would buy, though.
I don't know. I kind of want to say more on the dark side.
Ooh.
More of like the rope or handcuffs or even nipple clamps for your partner.
Sure. I mean, if I was gonna buy
himself,
I'm gonna say I see Johnny wearing the nipple clamps.
I mean,
pain. Because you know why? Because he was a piercer, so he gave pain.
Yeah, I don't like to get it.
No,
I don't want to get it. I still like to give it. I still like to give it.
No.
But that is actually a great put together.
All right, so nipple clamps for Johnny. What do you think Steve would buy if he walked in? You saw Steve in there.
That's kind of weird though, because I've known Steve for so long.
So you should have a good guess.
Okay, yeah. So you should know what he likes.
I don't know. It's more of the soft stuff.
Thank you.
Soft.
I'm a
the fuck does that mean? Like, are you talking about the fucking condom with hair on it?
The condom, bro.
No. Like
your hair's so soft.
The handcuffs with the fucking
with the fur.
Yeah, the handcuffs with the fur, or you got that little. It's a little like duster thing that
a flogger, but a nice one. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll be honest. I might even get a whip, bro.
Oh,
I might get a whip. Maybe
for
me,
you to get whipped. Oh,
who knows?
Depending on what you're feeling that day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Huh. What kind of sex toy do you think I'll be going in there to buy?
A double-ended dildo.
the double-headed two-headed sister twister.
Yeah.
I'll be going in there for whatever's on sale. Like, you got a coupon?
Where's the bargain bin?
I mean, where's the return section?
You got any used? You got any used fucking thing? I'll take the used ones.
I don't know, maybe more of a step up than Steve.
Ooh, I'm a fancy bitch.
Yeah. Well, you got your male vibrators and stuff like that, or
I've
cock
had one.
ring.
Cock ring that vibrates. I've had one. Fun time.
Then,
oh my God, you know me already.
Right on. It's like she hit her right in the bullseye. Like, thank you. Like, that is me.
You know what? Trojan had one for like $10. I'm like, you know what? This is stupid.
Sure.
I don't mind spending $10 on something that like maybe a winner, may not be.
I love that Target sells fucking vibrators and cock rings and shit now too. Like
Wait,
online,
what?
Walmart.
What?
Friday.
Online, but also in store. Like in store, like, and it's in the most not discreet packaging because there's a picture on it. But it doesn't look like, hey, fucking check out this vibrator. It's just if you don't know what it is, I don't think you'd ever guess.
Right.
And you look at it, it's like, this is fucking Target.
Is this the
like,
bunny?
I was saying, like, who's buying at Target?
Look, chicks who
fancy bitches
and chicks who were like intimidated to go to a sex shop or
no, but I would think that would be even worse.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
In store, like you're gonna get this and walk up to the register, like, yo, here's 1, 2, 3. I got this other one, the bigger one, 4. Like, yeah,
See, that's what they're doing at Walmart because they're getting a deal on them.
that shit is wild.
And not only that, but it's a store that you probably go to often.
for milk.
for sure.
For milk, for fucking bed covers.
I just moved, and where I live, there's 3 streets in a row that all have the exact same numbers. You know, so like this is 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4 A Street, 1, 2, 3, 4 B Street, 1, 2, 3, 4 C Street. You know, so and they just created our street, like it wasn't a street before that, and so like we were having problems getting packages at when we first moved in, like in December, January. So let's say I ordered something off some websites, you know what I mean, that sell these kind of things. They weren't coming to our house; they were coming to like the other street, and it's like I can't imagine what these people are opening these packages because it was like a spreader bar. I mean, it was like fucking real shit. You know what I mean? And so these fools are getting my packages, and I don't go looking for them because I'm not going to talk to these people and be like, "Can I have,
sir?
Can I have my package back?" Because I know they opened it. These fucks, because I would have opened it. You know what I mean? 100%. And I'm not going to show up and be like, "Can I have that package?"
Aren't they discreet?
Yeah, but I'm saying they opened it. I'm guessing that they cut.
How do you know they opened it?
Because if that shit got delivered to me, it would be open 1 second later.
What's
if
this?
there's a package left on my porch.
See, but now they know the Johnny at 700 Fuck You Street.
Yeah,
2 streets over is a freak because he's over here ordering all kinds of fucking
they got
shit.
like
They got the nipple clamps going. He has fucking
like,
mango flavored fucking
anal beads.
Yeah, like what the fuck? What's going on with this guy?
With the proper lube.
Oh, obviously,
of
yes.
course.
Please
Only
consult your local
silicone
sex
based.
shop. for
Never
that.
water-based lube. Are you kidding me?
Not the
What am I, a
water-based.
fucking rookie?
Damn.
Has aside from like wow moments, have there been any crazy sad fucking moments inside the sex
no.
shop? Like I don't know, people breaking down, couples fucking fighting.
I was gonna say that too, like couples fighting.
Like
people...
that someone.
Why do you want this big one? My dick's not big enough for you?
Yeah.
Why you want me to fucking
Why do you
Some
want the
dude-
extender?
Some dude comes in with his boyfriend, but then his wife is there with her
Hell
girlfriend.
yeah,
I'm like, what
that
the
would be-
fuck? Like crazy shit, sad.
No, you know what? Not really any sad stuff. The
Good.
only thing was to me that was sad was it was a woman coming in with her autistic son, but
damn.
her autistic son was over 18 years old, so
Okay.
he was allowed into the store.
Yeah.
but she was a webcam
Hell yeah.
person, so she would go in there and get her outfits. And,
Was she hot?
I mean, she's old. I mean,
attractive.
Would you send her $5 tip on OnlyFans?
Did the son have...
No.
No, okay. No, she's not.
Did the son...
I mean, if I was a lesbian, she wasn't my type. So
Did the son have broken arms?
no. He would just chill.
Do you
and
know the
sit
broken
down.
arm story? There's a story.
But it's so fucking horrific. Just imagine him walking in like, what's wrong with your son? He's like, he got fucking broken arm.
There's a story. There's a story on Reddit. That's like a famous story on Reddit about a teenage son with broken arms and his mom fucking helping him out because he's fucking,
No.
right. That's why it's hilarious. That's why I was fucking asking if the son has broken arms. Because if anybody knew that story, trust me, everyone would have erupted. Like it would have been spectacular. Somewhere, somebody's hearing this, and when I said, "Did the son have broken arms?" they spit out their water because they're like, "Holy shit, this fool knows the broken arm story."
By the way, who's spitting out their water right now is Jerry Rigg. We see you out there, Jerry. He's like, hey. That's his sister that we're talking to. Uh-oh. I didn't know that. Uh-oh. Someone knew that, not me.
Yeah, we're related.
Oh, shit.
Love you, bro.
By the way, did your family know that you were working at a sex shop for 6 months before you decided to get fired?
Everyone did, but my dad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scared
You know,
about-
I'm the only girl, so I can't disappoint.
Yeah. But you did because you worked
I did,
at a
yeah.
My
sex shop.
fucking gross ass parents probably would be stoked.
They'd be like,
They're
bring
like,
some
skin-
samples.
You
Send
have
me
a
a
job, like a legitimate yes, instead of like
They were like sending me a
Murderer.
list of shit to bring. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bring
My
some
mom used to
samples.
have those parties in like the 80s and 90s where you invite your housewife friends over and you guys all buy dildos. Like for sure.
Oh, yeah.
My
All the
mom had
sex
sex toy
parties.
parties. My mom for sure had sex parties at our house. So I've been overexposed to all this nonsense for fucking a lot, and also like super comfortable with it. You know,
Yeah.
like it's when. So you have so mom has these parties, and then you see like all the moms and stuff that would go in like a completely different light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before, this is just this dick's mom. You know, it's like now that I know she's over here holding shit. Like, oh, this looks interesting. It's like, oh,
look at this fucking
And now you know, can I freak you?
yeah,
cock-whore right
it's
here
like
holding
I
his
knew-
dick.
I
Can I
knew,
spend the night at John's?
I knew little Mike's mom
There
was
you go,
fucking
Mike's.
looking at me. I knew it. I knew she was ready.
So as far as the chick with the non-broken arm autistic kid, what was the sad part about that? Just that she brought her fucking kid to come buy dildos and fucking sexy things, or that.
I mean, to
It's
me,
weird
it
for
felt,
sure.
It felt weird. It was extremely not what I was used to at all. I mean, yeah, I get those other moms that try to bring their infant kids inside, but
You don't want to leave him in the heat in the car.
I
Well,
know.
that's
His
not
arms
their-
are broken. What the fuck you want him to do?
on the door.
That's none of their business. That's none of their business. What you have to do.
No,
okay, don't.
infant. What, that autistic kid don't know anything?
Yeah,
Or
as long as
does
you're
he?
18. As long as
Yeah.
you're over 18, you should be able to come
Did
in.
she buy
but-
him something at least? Something cool? Like, did she get him
Hilarious.
Fucking
I mean, he
a
was
dick
just chilling on the
lollipop?
couch.
Yeah,
he was
like
just chilling on
a
the couch
dong
on his
pop or
iPad.
something, you know?
Dong pop. Like from the from
Here,
the-
little Jimmy, a little dong pop for you.
We gave him kisses.
Like Hershey's
On his
Kisses?
dick?
Hershey's
I was about to say like who started making out with the fucking sex shop?
It's like
No,
that's a
no,
full
no.
service shop right there. Start giving him kisses. Like, god damn.
No, but we had some French guys who thought that we were a full service in a
Hilarious.
store.
Ooh, wait a minute. There's full service stores. What's that about?
Maybe in fucking France there
No,
is,
I don't
not
know.
Las
You know,
Vegas.
Oh,
like
okay. No, what she's saying
Amsterdam
like,
or
oh,
whatever.
there's full service. Wait a minute,
Well,
there's
no,
such
no.
a
She
thing.
said that the French guys thought that
that-
there was this was a full service
Yeah, like
store like they have at home.
yeah, you know, a whorehouse.
Okay.
So what did he say? Hey, you wanna
No,
hook
What
up?
about them titties?
He didn't even get into the store. I was taking the trash out.
Dang.
And he's like, "Hey, you give me sex." I was like, "Excuse me?"
Hell yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, you give me sex." I go in there, you give me sex. I was like, "No, this is not this kind of store. If you want that, you could go to the strip clubs, or you can, get a hooker."
Go to the ranch. The money
Sir, we
ranch.
can sell you a vibrator here. I'm sorry. No.
You should have said, yeah, come on in, and then sold them one of those big old
Yeah.
purple
Like,
monsters.
sex yourself, buddy.
This is how I like to do it. I like
Not
to
only that, but don't get this lube. Use lotion.
You should have told him to fucking use a water-based one. Or
Yeah, in the shower.
yeah. Fuck that guy.
Use sex. Yeah, man. It didn't work.
Never.
That guy wasn't even French. He was just trying to throw the accent out there.
No, you give me sex. We have sex right now.
We have sexy right now.
These are the two worst French accents
Yeah,
I've ever
for
heard
sure.
in my entire fucking life.
I
at
was
the
like-
same time.
I was like, wait, that French? Like,
I was
okay.
like, okay, I'm Mexican French. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oui.
oui.
Oui, motherfuckers. Cubo, oui.
So, how long after you stopped working there did things get normalized, and when did you de-cleanse of your sexual
How long did it take to
fucking
wash
prison
off?
that you have?
It was about a month.
Okay, a month off of detoxing.
Yeah.
Okay. And she said on her, yeah, like she's lying.
Cold sweats at night. Like,
Still
trying to get
going
rid of-
on. No,
He was counting the days down. He's like,
no, dude.
I felt bad. I felt horrible.
I bet.
How much porn did you buy from the sex shop? That
Actually, we didn't buy any porn.
No,
Who buys
I
porn?
offered.
What
I
year is
offered. I was
this?
like, "Hey, do you want me to get you a stroker? Do you want a pocket
What the fuck's a
pussy?
stroker?
Do you want a
Wait,
stroker?"
what's a stroker?
Dude, pocket pussy sounds so cute.
I know what a pocket pussy is. I don't know what a
Yeah.
stroker is.
Oh, what's a stroker?
Oh, you.
No, I know what a pocket pussy. I mean, I can imagine what a stroker is, but I don't want to
It's-
imagine.
Okay, it looks like those pinballs from bowling. It kind
Yes.
of looks like that, but it's kind of curved.
So like a pocket pussy, basically. the same
Kind
thing.
of, but it's battery not
Like
rechargeable.
you get butter in that motherfucker? Like Jesus.
No, and it has Bluetooth, so you play music to it, so it vibrates to the beat
That's
of the music.
I love.
I'm
those,
partially hard right now, dude. Where do I get this from?
What are they called? I had to look it up right now. I had to look at the app, the Love Sense ones, where you could fucking do the patterns long distance. and all
We
that
Vibe.
shit. Woo, that's the shit. Where you can do long distance.
We vibe.
Where you hook it
We
with, like
Vibe.
you can hook it up like through an app. You hook up like long distance over Wi-Fi, and you can like control the fucking toy.
The toy.
Yeah.
So like, if
You're
I was in
apart.
Texas and she was here, I could go ahead and
Zap.
He would make patterns on his phone,
Yeah.
and then that would
Zap, 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 zap.
it would
Which
make
also
the-
changes. That's how like cam girls and stuff. They'll charge like you could buy $5 and you can control their thing for 1 minute, or I don't know.
I didn't know that was it.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I know that's a thing, but I don't know how much it costs.
Well,
Like for sure.
there was a one like a you know how the flashlights are.
Yeah.
But now they made this one. I seen it on Facebook. It's all intricate. Like apparently you could sync it through the Bluetooth, and you could actually hook it up to any porno video, or even your partner. That there's actually a dildo that goes with it too. So as your partner goes in and out, you get the same stroke.
Have you
So if you're in Texas and anywhere else in the world, you're gonna feel the same motions.
That's fucking crazy. Have you
Look.
seen the one where they have the attachments you can put on like an iPad too? Like fucking, it's like so you're
So
like
we're gonna have
watching-
sex without even having to have sex with each other.
It's even
okay.
better. I don't have to
Almost.
fuck with
Once-
anyone. Like,
once AI
yes, give me that. I hate
Once
people.
AI comes, once either AI or virtual reality, when you can go into a virtual world, and now you're in this thing, and you're in whatever sexual proclivity you have at its most extreme, whatever, over and over again, in a thing that is that you can't tell the difference between that and reality. It's gonna change relationships. It's gonna change marriage. It's gonna change everything. Or once there's like sex robots, and not even just for dudes. Like it's like everybody thinks it's
Everyone,
just for
yeah.
dudes. But you think there isn't women out there that would be stoked to have 10 sex robots and just pound them out every Friday night? It's not, you know what I'm like or in the virtual world, like this is going to change like
The only thing I don't want is a virtual sandwich. That bitch
Sure,
really
right.
become real.
Like the reason prostitution isn't legal is because they're so afraid of what it would do to the marriage, to relationships. Like,
It might help him out.
but now, once you take that power away of this of like holding sex over people's heads, or like through using it as a weapon as a woman, or all that. Once you eliminate all of those things, it's gonna change the fundamental structure of relationships. It's gonna be wild.
Johnny, if it ever gets down to that, I can only imagine the sex shop workers that have to sell the new sex dolls and have to explain how to work
You're like,
them,
look, man.
and the maintenance and the upkeep.
And trying to explain to them that you can hook it up Bluetooth to connect each dude, so they're all thinking the same thing at the same time, like like they all come online at the same time, like the fucking Terminator. Like,
by the I'm a nerd for technology, so you sold me on that I can control this shit via fucking Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Like, holy fuck, that's what's up. But
all this other shit, Mario's like, this sounds ridiculous.
This is stupid.
And it's like, hey, there's Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm hard as a rock right now.
Yes.
So
whole
whatever best porno video that you have too, and you can just link it to that. And I mean, you're gonna every motion that the girl's doing, you're feeling it.
How?
No.
Technology.
Man. This is like
Science,
and
guys.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning.
The
This
future
shit-
is now.
The technology has always been pushed by. I mean, we want to get into wrestling. The two things that have pushed.
We always
go
the
back
two
to
things that
wrestling.
have pushed communication, like TV and all that stuff through all this, it has been wrestling and porno. Like that is wrestling and porn has pushed it the whole time. Cable TV was pushed by wrestling. Videotapes was pushed by the porn industry. Like that. The reason Blu-ray and HD DVD, the reason that got settled was because porn picked Blu-ray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all these things. Like this is how you know where to, because we have no problem pushing. Like fundamental change is okay in this industry when it's so protected in other industries. Like change is fought at every corner in most industries, in the sex toy industry and in the sex industry, through porn and through all this. It is the cutting edge of technology all the time. You know what they're trying to find the new hype shit constantly. You know,
because your senses have been blown out, so you need that next level.
Right. What's the next thing?
What's the next thing? Yeah.
What's the next thing?
Guys, I just want to have like a nice relationship with a girl, all this next level shit. And now there's Wi-Fi, but now I don't even need anyone. And I can jack off to my favorite fucking videos, to my favorite strokes, being programmed via Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That sounds fucking rad.
This fool Mario did a complete 180.
I'm so, bro.
He did a complete 180. He was so like, ew, all these people are gross. This shit's all gnarly. And it was like, all you had to say was Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. And this fool Mario was
So
rocked up.
This is his podcast today. This is like that dirty ass Pigs Radio style podcast today.
Sorry, my inner piggy took over with
big time.
Yeah,
He's like,
today.
Wi-Fi? What? Bluetooth?
Yeah, I can control it with
Virtual
my phone.
reality?
Whisper slowly.
And I can hook it up to music,
To the beats.
a Morrissey song, so I can cry at the same time.
I can cry and come finally.
By the way, that's how it normally happens. It's the crying that leads to the coming towards the end. So once again, for newbies in there, what shouldn't they be doing? Because I know when you go to the strip clubs, people don't know you're not supposed to touch the girls, not always, and people don't know that, so they go on there and they start fucking
You know
shit
that
up.
shit.
Not a lot of people do.
You know that, bro.
They just
Not full
forget.
service.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
You just
I
get
didn't
there and
know.
you're just like, oh,
So I mean, what do people kind of do that they're not supposed to be doing? Are they opening up the fucking the dildos and shoving them up their asses? Like, wait, sir, don't
Does this
do that.
fit?
Like,
Does this
that's
fit?
not.
Is that my size?
Yeah, I know.
No, in the front, it's a bunch of tables with just the samples, and they're tied down to the table, so they can't go anywhere.
Have you ever had anyone like take their pants down and
like
try
I'm
to
gonna
use
hop
a
up on
sample?
this. I'm gonna hop up on this table right
Yeah.
quick.
No, we did have a person that got into the bed because they wanted to go to sleep because we had the silk sheets.
Oh, like the heart-shaped fucking motel bed kind of shit?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny.
And the person just jumped in bed.
And they
And
jumped in
you know.
bed and they're like, "What?
Who's
You know, the
tired,
sheets are
dude?
nice. I'm gonna go sleep."
Tired.
How long did you guys let him sleep for, by the way, before you guys did something?
No, I got his ass up. I didn't want to get fired.
Yo, get up, man. What
well,
the
until you
fuck
took
are
that fake
doing?
hundy.
I know.
It's like, Let me take this fake 100 right here. What did they buy with that fake 100? You remember?
I don't know because I didn't catch them out.
Fake dick.
But that night was very busy because it's normally just one cashier up in the front, and that's the shift lead. But we got so busy, we sold $10,000 worth of product that night.
Shit.
Okay. Now we're talking my world. So on a normal good day, what would you guys normally sell
Our quota is $2,500
a day?
a shift.
Oh,
A shift.
What
shift.
about a day? Like for
How many
everyone?
shifts are in a day?
3.
Okay.
So you're looking at
Someone do math. I don't do math right.
7,500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So 7,500 is what you're supposed to do on a regular day,
on a regular day.
and that day you guys cashed out 10 grand.
No, just my shift alone
Oh shit!
was 10 grand.
And they fired you. What a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of idiots, bro.
They had the record-breaking sales day with you there
damn.
on your one shift, and
I
they
mean,
got
you
rid
did
of you.
because normally on a holiday, that's what we do. It's just at least 10 grand
Per shift.
per shift.
What
yeah.
holiday was
I
this?
was just about to ask what holiday
day.
was
It's
it?
Christmas and Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Okay. 4th of July doesn't go off.
I mean, it
Father's
does,
Day?
but-
Memorial Weekend.
EDC.
Yeah.
Oh,
EDC
hell
is your holiday because Vegas.
Hell yeah.
You got all the the nipple tassels. You got the short mini
Like clothes,
skirts.
yeah, show the clothes,
Yeah.
all that shit, plus
Yeah.
whatever gear you invite.
I'm wearing nipple tassels under this.
When
West
the,
Coast Pop Lock Podcast nipple tassels.
ooh, get those available soon on the West Coast Pop. With that being said, like with EDC, would you guys have like special displays like, oh shit, EDC's coming up, bring out the nipple tassels, like let's get a
The glow
sale.
in the dark.
Fucking
Yeah, we had-
yes, he's sale, crazy manager sale going on this weekend.
It wasn't so crazy because our owners were really tight asses and they wanted everything to be sold at their price. So we didn't have a whole lot of sales. But we would get the leggings, the stockings, the fishnets, those neon bodysuits that glow in the dark or really glittery ones.
Hype shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Good shit.
we sold a whole line of stripper shoes. So a lot of the strippers would come in there and get their shoes.
Did you ever take a pair home?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have big feet, man. They don't have my size. I gotta go where the drag queens go.
Yeah, so you got, yeah, for sure. You guys carry size 14. It's like, yeah, we do.
yes,
Come
we do.
on back.
Excuse me, sir, do you carry size drag queen? Yes, I got these
They
feet.
fucking do. It's like you go to those stripper shoe stores on like Hollywood Boulevard and stuff. They for sure got size 14s. You know?
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
They got to. Like, get the fuck out.
Fake hair and
First,
size
it'd be more
14.
comfortable though.
Huh?
I think they'd be more
Yes.
comfortable. They
Yeah,
have more of a base.
yeah.
Shit.
You have the toes hanging off the shit.
Grabbing on the outside.
You know, I didn't even think about drag queens in their shoes. Like, damn, like
Of course.
they got put in some amount of work to get
Big dresses too, but like long dresses and big dresses and then big shoes.
And you got to think, like, a lot of the drag queens that you see, there's some big dudes.
This
They're
is
not those
these
little
not
small
5'4".
scrawny.
Yeah,
no.
these not 5'4" dudes. These
No.
are fucking
6-something,
that are
big
like,
ass feet.
You know who I want to be? Cher.
Yeah.
They do love Cher. Them drag
Cher's
queens.
awesome. But
Cher
think,
and
but,
Tina.
you know,
Tina
Tina
Turner.
Turner too.
Yeah.
For
Tina
sure.
Turner.
But it's like,
Whitney Houston. Mariah
but I think
Carey.
that's anytime. Like I can't remember who said it, but it said you should be able to recognize a character by its silhouette. Like if like any the best characters you could tell who it is by just and like Cher is that Tina Turner is where you
Yeah.
could just do a couple things and it's like I know exactly who you are, you know, like so I think that also helps. And it's a good easy costume, you know.
I think we learned a lot. Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack this show. I got really excited about fucking Wi-Fi and
It's
nipple
your show
tassels.
too, man. Go for it. Like, you know.
And now we know not to do stupid shit. Go in there, be nice to the fucking people. I mean,
Take
you
their
guys
advice.
really take the advice. I mean, don't fight the
Wind
clerks.
up.
And do your homework before you go in.
Look,
Like,
don't-
Watch a YouTube video.
Don't
Yeah.
wind up. Look, if the two worst stories that we heard is bloody butthole stories. Like,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
we need
Yeah.
proper lube, not lotion, and not water-based lubricant.
You get ass relaxed.
Yeah,
Get
relax.
ass
I don't even know-
relaxed.
I
I
don't even
think
know what that
I think they
is.
sponsor her.
You know, like,
That's come up 100 times.
By the way, I'm about to change this week's episode to ass relax.
man.
Relax.
It's important. It's important.
It is.
You know
Relax
what I
that
mean?
I need some
ass.
right now.
Relax your ass.
And let your
Use
conscience be free.
lubricant. EPMD is so mad right now.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, don't you put our song in there?
Since it's your
Green Eyed
favorite
Bandit.
sex shop and you give them all your money even though they fired you, do you want to tell us if we're in Vegas for all our Vegas listeners or if we want to go visit them? Like, can you tell us where that's at?
There's 4 locations.
Oh, there's 4 locations.
And there's a bunch of bulletin boards, so they can't miss it.
There you go.
Okay.
Figure it out on your own.
So look out for those giant pink bulletin boards out there.
Yeah, they're actually coming down here to Cali. I think there's
really?
there's one in Victorville. And
that just
then
doesn't
there's
sound
one
good.
in Montclair.
Oh, they're getting
Tell you,
close.
if I go there, I'm telling them all about you. Trust me. I'm just bragging
Victorville,
on
like
you. I'm like,
meth and then porn store.
look at if I know anything about meth, is you want to fuck. So you know what I mean. Every tweaker I know
What's the fuck?
is like a crazy person with sex. So or I have known in the past. I don't. Good for me.
Yeah.
I don't know any tweakers right now. I don't know any. There's no tweakers in my life
Yeah.
for the first time in a long time. But all the tweakers I know have like weird sex shit. So I can imagine that they fucking smoke that fucking meth, and are like fucking jacking off at home. And it's like, you know what? My hand is starting to get chafed. My dick is hot. I'm rubbing the skin off. I need to go get some lube. And then once you're in the store, who knows what you get upsold to? You know, adventures happen inside that place. Who knows what can happen?
They're meeting their quota. That's all that matters.
That's what I'm
They're meeting
here.
their quota.
I'm here to help you make $2,500 real fast.
A shift.
So me working in retail, obviously we sell the product, we got to sell all the accessories, build the basket from my side of the world. Is it like that in the porn industry? Are they pushing like, hey, you got to maximize every single sale? This dildo better have come with a furry condom. This shit better come with lube. It better come with a carrying case. It better come with its Wi-Fi adapter. It better come with fucking Bluetooth password. It better have all that shit when they leave. Is it like that in the sex store industry?
Sometimes it depends on what they want to buy.
Okay.
So.
No, but what he's saying is your boss pushing you to upsell.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
I mean, the minimum purchase has to be $60 or more.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
But
Wait, minimum purchase? What do you mean?
Yeah, well, they were so anal about us always meeting our quota, and sometimes it was just dead as fuck.
Right.
So whoever came in, we had to upsell them up to $60.
hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So-
Hey, those are
Which is
salespeople.
super easy to do. It's
Yeah, I was
like, you know
gonna
what I
say.
mean? Like,
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
because you get the
A
mo-
butt plug in the lotion is already 80. I mean, not that
like,
I know.
lube's $20. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so you're already.
It's $15.99.
I'm just saying. Look, everything in the world, either costs $5, $20, or $100. That's it. You know what I mean? So
There's
that
nothing in between.
There's nothing. So that costs $20.
Jesus. So okay, now you know for the first time, beer show with $60, guys. Like bare bone minimum, you're gonna spend 60 on either on a butt plug and some lube or some gum or candy or some
gum.
shit.
Some gum.
I don't know what else.
That's a
Well,
bad.
yeah, they sell bachelorettes accessories,
Oh,
Oh, nice.
candies, you know.
Sure, little dick
Gums.
straws, all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure. The
Okay.
dick straws is my
so
favorite.
doesn't a Party City and Party Supply sell shit like that too
Probably.
for bachelorettes?
I think they sell like boob ones, though. I don't know if they go full like
Dicks.
cock and balls.
I don't think they'll go
that's-
full on
It's
dicks.
super aggressive to have like dicks everywhere. You know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, like boobs are playful. Like, oh, we're a bunch of chicks. There's boobs everywhere.
So
Once
cute.
you're like, I want some dick straws. So it's like, oh, like, and I'm like, not in the shape of a dick. A dick straw. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we don't sell those. Man.
Yeah, no,
You
hell
gotta
no.
go to the store in Las Vegas. There's 4 of them. You see the giant billboards.
Giant
Can't miss
billboards.
it.
Can't miss it.
Montclair and
Victorville.
Victorville.
Well, you know what I learned today? I learned it. Do your homework.
Do your homework.
Do your homework. No mangoes.
No mangoes.
No mangoes.
No mangoes.
And make sure to lotion up every time you get out of the shower and you have bomb skin like Johnny.
Oh man, I'm beautiful now.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bluetooth's a thing now.
Oh, and
Bluetooth. Don't forget the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi.
Bluetooth, yeah. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi
Are
has made
involved
it
in your
into sex. Yeah.
involved in your sex life.
Yeah.
In your sex life.
But you know what? You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna have that shit on or something. You know where
The
you're not-
Wi-Fi
yeah,
goes
it's
down.
Fuck, dude.
You gotta do it analog now. Like I'm a digital man.
Yeah.
I'm a digital man. I can't do this by myself.
See, now I'm thinking like, okay, so what if you set it to your favorite porno, and now like, you know what, I want to switch it up, and it won't switch. Like, who do I call? Like, you're not gonna want to help me now.
Hell no.
And if I can't resync up my fucking my
call-
new porn, get the old porn off, like it's gonna be a mess. See,
gotta
I
call
already
IT,
see all the
man.
fucking problems right now.
So that's the new industry then, the customer service for that.
Yeah.
There you go.
IT support for your fucking
Yeah.
porn.
Mario wants to be dildo support so bad
Yeah.
that I know he
Sir,
does. you know?
sir, can you please stop jacking off for a moment?
Can you
Can you
reset?
please
Can you hit the
reset?
reset?
Can you
What kind of lube are you using right now?
can you press the 2 balls and the tip at the same time and just hold that, sir, for 5 seconds
Yeah.
until it jacks?
You're gonna get 3 blinking lights and then 1 solid light. Once you get the solid light, you can let go.
And then resync.
You can resync with the West Coast Pop Blog podcast the day after across local music experience, twice for the morning and then for your afternoon
8
drive.
and 4.
8 and 4 if Ray doesn't fucking forget. I'm going to call him tonight and make sure. Obviously, you can also pick up the episodes across Apple Music, Spotify. I forget where else I have it. But then we're
WestCoastPopBlockPodcast.com.
Twitch, YouTube. Thank you guys for coming down, sharing your experiences, your knowledge. We know you guys are freaks. You're probably gonna go fuck in the car right now before you even get there.
Thank you for showing us like what a weirdo Mario is. That's what I
Hell
learned
yeah.
today. What I learned today more than anything else is this fucking weirdo right here.
It's always the quiet ones. Guys.
Oh my
Always the
god!
quiet ones.
You know what I mean? Like I need a shower.
Yeah.
I like you.
He just wants to shower so he can relube.
It's like, did you hear the things that came out of my mouth? And none of that made me feel bad. Mario talked for 10 seconds, and I felt like, oh, I need to like a shower and therapy. You know?
And maybe a
Like,
smoke.
A little smoke. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No smoke. I just need some tacos.
I got a spot, bro. I'm hungry. Wanna go?
I'm not leaving with you anywhere. Ever.
Dildos and tacos. But so West
Ass
Coast.
relax.
What happened?
Don't forget the ass relax.
Ass
Also
relax.
we skipped over that. The most important thing is this
Ass
product
relax.
called Ass Relax. I don't know what you can do with that information, but there's a product called Ass Relax. It's out there
Here's
for
the
you.
thing. Everybody in podcast world, buy yourself some ass relax, put it in the medicine cabinet. You never know
Fool, put it behind glass.
when you're going to use
Put it behind
it.
glass. Break in case of emergency.
Ass
Right here.
relax.
By the way, what's the shelf life expectancy on Ass Relax? Is it like fucking government food where it
Right,
lasts you 10 years?
No, best
Or
if
once you
used
crack
by-
it, like you gotta put it in the refrigerator and it's gonna last you like a year after it's been open.
No, I think it's 6 months to 12. Like
There
any
you go.
normal lotion or anything like that. It's
Only
usually a
when
year.
you open it.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Once
go, guys.
open.
So you guys can put the Ass Relax in the medicine cabinet, and when you need it, it's there.
Break in emergencies.
Just in case.
We out.
West Coast Pop Block Podcast.
Take
We
a
out.
shower.